Hey guys, how's everyone? Get rid of that.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Have you spoke to Transit at all today?
Yeah, he said he'll help me later.
Do you think you'll find it easier though than Warlock?
He said frickin' Frost and Unholy are frickin' easy. And I'll take it from Transit. So.
Obviously,
But he will.
that's on his opinion though. Bear in mind, he's been playing
Yeah.
a DK as long as I've been playing Warrior, pretty much.
He did ask if I was doing Obliterate or Breath. He says, and he did say Breath 100% performs better, but it's kind of RNG.
It's up to you then, really. With that, it's entirely your choice then. I know what he said to me because he said to me people take Breath over Obliterate because Obliterate is better with a 200.
Yeah, he says it's 100% performs better, but it's kind of RNG and annoying to keep it up.
But yeah, that's the what he told me of it. Because obviously Obliterate does do 30% more damage if you have a two-handed weapon. And when you work through with it today, are you going to make your decision then on what kind of weapon you want for your character? Wassa can make you a 619 weapon. It can make you either a two-handed or one-handed sword, which you can then transmog if you want to, obviously. But it's up to you which one you want based on what spec you want to play.
Yeah. And then also Transit said, frickin', he could also help me with my Warlock a little bit, and he can ask around a few of his guildies that play Warlock.
Yeah, that's the other option as well, is see if there's a way you can more easily play it. But obviously, it's not just... I don't think the rotation's that much of an issue for you. It's a matter of you've got to do it while doing mechanics.
Well, and when I was talking to Transit earlier, he said, to be for real, I didn't do that bad. He told me that himself.
What? Sorry, what was that? Sorry, what? Repeat that.
Here. He said, TBF though, you didn't do bad. But he said, but you can for sure improve your Warlock gameplay if you wanted to.
It didn't do bad. Well, the damage was, obviously, yeah. For somebody, a war geared character.
I'm just telling you what Transit told me. Transit said I didn't do bad.
I'll have to speak to Transit and understand what he means.
That's coming from Transit.
You did well mechanically because you didn't die. So that's always a good thing, but then you've got to do the mechanics while doing the damage. Because that's the thing I was also struggling with. Because I did like 600 to 700k damage, and I needed to do more damage. I wasn't doing enough damage for what I was doing either.
But yeah, that's just what Transit said, though.
I shall speak to Lord Transit and see what he means. Get to the bottom of his Enigma code. But the last stream of the new year, though, Jamie.
Yeah, and frickin' Transit did say Frost is super RNG, so.
It's up to you then. I mean, if Unholy is more consistent damage and you want to play Unholy, play Unholy. It's entirely up to you.
Oh, what Transit said, Unholy is a lot less punishing if I mess up.
Well, then maybe that might be it then. But if you play on Unholy, you're probably better off going Obliterate. Because Unholy generally wields a two-hander. And Obliterate does more damage if you're wielding a two-hander. Then you won't need Breath of Syndragosa. You'll basically get rid of the RNG aspect.
I'll think about it when Transit's helping me later.
Think about it, test them both out, and decide what you want to do. Because don't use that enchanted rунed harbinger crest you can get from the Queen quest line. before you decide which one you want to play. Because if you need only a two-hander, that's you sorted for unholy with weapon. But if you're playing Frost, it'll only be able to make you one weapon, not two.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll still have one good weapon and then one
But he
not so good.
said DK's also really relying on their stats.
That's the same with a lot of classes, especially for melee. Same with the warrior.
Especially critical strike.
Yeah, it's same with an arms warrior. Arms warrior relies a lot on crit and mastery, your two best stats generally. Your video not on stream.
He said he'll help me. So.
My video not on stream? Huh? When about Kyle? Oh, webcam. Oh, what's up my webcam?
Yeah, it's funny. When you first left earlier, you forgot to leave originally. We just heard you talking about beans.
About what?
Beans and something.
Beans?
I don't know. That's what they were saying, because we heard you and Ella talking in the background.
I didn't mention anything about beans.
And everyone was just getting a crack out of it.
I didn't mention anything about beans. I know we were listening to some Lord of the Rings and Avatar music, that were about it.
And we were all like, did he forget to leave or did he forget to mute?
No, I thought I'd left the channel, but apparently I didn't. I clicked the button though, so I don't know what happened there.
No.
Beans? Didn't mention anything about beans.
I don't know what his name is, but we were all talking about food and we made him extremely hungry.
Who?
I don't know who it was, but we were talking about food and then we made somebody extremely hungry.
Is it Mog?
I think it might have been Mog. Because me and Transit were talking about Lucky Charms and Honey Nut Cheerios and...
Lucky Charms. I like Lucky Charms. I don't like Honey Nut Cheerios, to be fair. I like both of those. Lucky Charms are delicious.
Honey Nut Cheerios is pretty...
Kyle, B-Man, Happy New Year, boys. Just in case, because I still won't be able to speak to you on the actual day. So I know we're a day early, but still, Happy New Year for the thing. I hope you guys have a good one. Me and Ella are going to literally look outside our front door and watch like 15 fucking firework displays all going off.
Hell yeah.
And be careful the cats don't get scared shitless.
You do know there's 31... Yeah, there's 31 days in December.
Yes, I know there is, buddy. There's always 31 days in December. But this is my last stream of the new year. I'm not streaming tomorrow. So if I don't say Happy New Year to you now, I don't say it. I can type it in Discord on the day, but that's not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You forget I've been alive, Jamie, 39 years. I've learnt the 31 days in December since I was about 5.
Yeah, you are pretty old, aren't you?
Thank you, bastard. You too, mate. Happy New Year, boys.
Oh, I call my dad old man always, because he's 50-something.
Yeah, I'm not that fucking old. Let's get that straight. I'm still 39. I'm still starting with a 3. Cheeky fecker.
No, I always like calling my dad old man every time freaking I'm talking to him. It's fucking fun.
I called it my dad as well, old man. And he goes, oh, you
no,
call it old man because you want to see your next birthday? Oh, fucking hell, okay.
No. Oh, no, you're freaking, you wanna know, I call my dad old man, you wanna know what he said? This old man can still kick your ass.
Yep.
And he can still kick my ass, too. I have no doubt about that.
I would have said 15 years ago my dad would be able to kick mine. I think now he's a bit old for it.
Mm-hmm. No, I fully believe my dad could still pretty much kick my ass.
I'm a bit old and I'm packing a good 220 pounds. 220 pounds hits you Generally, you're going to be fucking feeling it.
I'm only 169.
That's because you're small. You're not being funny. My cat Bilbo is more than you.
I'm not small.
What? You weigh 160 pounds. Bilbo's 180 on a bad day. The fat shit.
I weigh 100, but I'm 5'9". I'm not small.
And Bilbo's got a 5'9" ass. You want to see him when he sits down on a fucking piece of card. His arsehole just spreads out across the floor. Because just that fucking much for him.
That mount creeps me out.
Spider.
No, it looks like a fucking one of those leeches with a bunch, those worm leeches with a bunch of.
Oh, the male muncher.
Yeah.
The fucking male muncher.
I don't like to look at that. I can stay the fuck away from it.
What are these quests anyway that I've got here? This thing? Really? This is going to be leading on to undermine this, isn't it, I think?
Oh.
Oh no, this will be to raid tier 3.
Oh, will it?
Raid tier 3 is going to have something to do with the Harren here. Those troll people. Fuck. Shadow Morph, of course they're drawn to the fucking light. I'm a goddamn paladin. Fucking course.
Because it's March, April-ish that the second one comes out?
March, April, yeah, right about there, yeah. I think we're 15 weeks in at the moment, and it's 21 weeks. 31 weeks is the tier.
I still got a couple months left in it. This first one.
Why won't my warrior stop dancing? Probably because somebody's put down a toy near you.
Oh, yeah.
A dancing toy. It's a long, long time. It's time enough, Plu, for us to get 4 out of 8 mythic, buddy. And even have a shot at Kai Vessa. So Kai Vessa is going to absolutely bum us in mythic. Yeah. I'll be completely honest.
Just going to shove those swords right up our ass.
Oh, fuck yes. I'm going to be like a goddamn night elf shish kebab.
I like shish kebabs.
I don't know, I think Rational will also dick us. Rational will give us some trouble as well, but the difference is we can get past Rashinan. Well, I don't think we'll get past Kai Vessa. Not this tier, we won't have enough time. If we had more time, if we could have got the guild reformed faster and stuff like that, maybe. But why the hell is it evading? Oh my god, this is so buggy. Blizzard, fix your shit. Seeping Creatures Code. Let's just seaport. Fucking get all these ones then.
Yeah, and Transit also gave me props for trying Warlock for my first character.
Yeah, I did say that as well. That's something that I said, because Warlock isn't the easiest class. I think that's the only thing is... I don't know how you got on Warlock in the first place. I really don't know. But Warlock is strong. That might be maybe the reason you deviated towards it, but probably a little bit hard for your first pick. As I said, 3 of your easiest, probably maybe 4, is going to be Beastmaster Hunter, Warrior, either Fury or Arms, Rep Paladin, and then probably one of the DK specs. They're going to be your 4 easiest classes to play. So if you play one of the easiest ones, and you can get the rotation down while doing damage, you'll fly. You only need 1 character that you can play well. You don't need to be able to play 4 or 5. You can only bring 1 to a raid at a time. And Happy New Year, Blue. For it, just so I've got it out there, brother. In case I don't see you for the day. So I hope you have a good one, my friend. Yeah, I thought about checking out Shaman for an alt. But to both enhance and mental. God, there's like yeah, the Shaman's got way too many abilities. I've heard they are reducing the ability bloat in raid tier 2. So keep 4 Shamans, yeah. Because Shamans used to have almost no abilities in Shadowlands. Obviously, but now they've got fucking loads. They've got like 30 new abilities.
How many are they bringing it to?
I don't know. Either way, it'd probably still be a lot. So you're still better off playing a class that has fewer to begin with, like Warrior, DK, Ret Paladin, Beastmaster Hunter. Because then you've got less buttons to press. It's like 4 bars, oh yeah. It's like when you play Druids, dude. Most of the Druids, like, if you play like Resto Druid or Balance or Feral, fucking hell, they've got so many fucking abilities, Druids. Are you kidding me? 1%? I'm terrible at using utility effectively. To be fair, Plu, so am I, buddy. So am I. I'm going where? There, oh my god, where's that? I'll be just jumping between the 3 specs. It's up to you, Plu, you know how to play your rogue anybody. You know, you've got a bit of flexibility on that, because at least with your specs, you can pretty much use the same gear. I think the only one different, I think, in some cases, is some of the weapons, I think, change. For the most part, you can use the same shit. But it's just so we've got some more... We'll need some more consistency for Mythic, which we'll be hitting hopefully a lot sooner in Raid Tier 2. Obviously, you're going to have like 20 static players eventually is what we're going to get our way towards. And if we... Oh, hang about, I've got a cutscene.
Hanan, where are the others?
It's Batwoman.
This was a mistake, Orwena. Coming here, revealing ourselves to the mortals, getting caught in their affairs.
This guy from Avatar?
You put us all in grave peril.
Our goddess is crying out for aid. How can we not answer?
We followed you and your visions this far, but we cannot break the Haranir's traditions any longer.
It is those very traditions that put our home at risk. You've seen the growing threats here, Hanan. cannot give up now.
The others and I are returning to the cradle to seek forgiveness. You owe it to them to face the elders by their side.
Tell the elders that the fault is mine, and mine alone. I will face them in time, but for now, my path is here.
Then you will walk it alone. I do not understand your conviction, Orwena, but I do admire it. May the ancient roots of our people ever thrive beneath your steps.
Very Avatar-ish.
Hanan.
You gotta seek out other allies, lady. Luckily, the tiny dwarven paladin with his badass T-Mog is here to help. What the fuck? I think it may be better for the whole raid for me to be rogue since the atrophic poison reduces damage of an enemy by 3.6%, except I think damage that isn't directly sourced to the boss, like environmental shit. To be fair, you do a lot for the raid anyway, Plu, because you're one of the few DPS that brings both healing gems. So you're very good at putting the raid before yourself, sort of thing, which is always good. Because again, it's going to be the same on pretty much all mythic bosses. Is if people stay alive, we'll probably end up killing the boss. The reason a lot of raids fail to kill a boss is people die to silly mechanics beforehand. They die to something they shouldn't be. Obviously, initially you've got to get used to the mechanics and know what they are. Once you know what they are, people start dying to them. They die to silly things. And most bosses will have some raid-wide damage. Some more than others. And those gems will help out the healers by keeping people alive, including yourself. The circle mechanic for Bloodbound was really easy to manage. The circle mechanic's not hard. I know that some people are staying still and keeping like kind of close to the beam, but they can move with it. Obviously, the idea is just try not to stand on top of somebody else. Oh.
Goddess, where must I go?
World Soul.
Surely
This questline were a good choice to do on stream. Undermine? What the hell? It's gotta be Undermine.
I understand.
So the World Soul is their goddess. It's Undermine, Jamie. It's leading to Undermine. This questline leads to Undermine. It's got some juicy cinematics. Cross the Hallow Gate to the Ringing Deeps optional. The Hallow Gate to the Ringing Deeps. We're gonna undermine. We're gonna undermine. We're gonna undermine. We're fucking going. Woo! Let's fucking do it. I wanna see the entrance. I wanna see where we're going. No, I don't think we've got enough sign-ups for today, have we? No, we don't. Right. Okay. And delete the message. That one. Put that one up there. That's weird. Oh god, what day is this going to be now? It's a Monday, isn't it? Sixth.
Yo,
Hello there.
just a quick thing. Did you see what Ola posted in Guild?
Yeah, because you probably just heard me say it, that's why. Because on my stream. Because we haven't got enough sign-ups.
10 people online?
Yeah, but they're not all signed up, they're not all coming. There's only 8 sign-ups, dude. So not all the people that are online are all coming. Yeah, if we've not got the sign-ups for it, I'm not going to keep everyone waiting. If there's only 8 people signed up and we need a minimum of 10, I'm not going to bother wasting people's time with that. That's just kind of stupid, really. Obviously, if you want to go and do something, Minnie, you can go and do like a pug or something, take a partial guild pug. But we don't have a...
At least what I think is, if you're doing a guild pug, it's gonna be practically the same.
I said a partial guild pug. But that's
Yeah,
up to you. You're an officer. You can lead a raid if you want to. It's just obviously we haven't got the people for it, buddy. That's all. I mean, to be fair, I expect it anyway because it's that close to the end of the year, New Year,
Yeah.
and people have had Christmas. People will be tired as well. You know, I don't mind. It's like one raid when we're not killing Queen. It's like big whoop.
I mean, me and Marg have already been clearing pug and Queen on all.
I know I removed the Monday raid because that's today, Kyle. That's why. You've got Friday the 3rd, Sunday the 5th, and Monday the 6th. So I've just changed the Monday to one after the New Year because Monday's raid was today, but there's not enough people signed up, so I've removed it.
Yeah, I can probably join next week, but a week after that, it's a lot. It's maybe.
Well, if need be, I can always get Matrix Tank in your place if we've got enough people. That is, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah.
But what is that on Monday or Friday?
I can just check it now while I'm here. It on the Friday and the Sunday. 10s and 12. It's a time away, so we got plenty of time.
It's sorry, what? That's Monday and Friday.
Yeah.
Just so I don't forget, send me a DM with it and just tell me which days and times they are. So then if somebody messages me, I've got a reference for it. And then if they go, where's Minnie? Like, because he's got a reason. Because he's busy doing IRL shit, bless him.
Yeah, my aunt is gonna celebrate 50 years of life.
Bless her. She's halfway to century mark.
Yeah, and my uncle is celebrating his 60 as well.
Okay, now I'm 60% of the way there.
Yeah.
That XP bar's filling up.
Yeah, slowly but steady. I mean, mine is a quarter way to 100, so fuck me, I guess.
Ah, fuck you, you bastard. 30 fucking 9.
You're just old, okay?
Cheers,
I'm a
thank you.
quarter way.
It is goblins. Gazlo? What the fuck is he doing here?
Who?
Gazlo. One of the leaders of the goblin cartels.
Oh no.
Monty fucking Gazlo. Isn't he? He's not the one that's leading the goblins in Orgrimmar. No, they're a different cartel.
Yeah, I'm doing that quest now. I thought I'd do it before the raid.
You won't get him before raid. As I understand it, we're quite a chain sort of thing, but obviously there's no raid, now go for it. I'm going to watch it on stream, do it with cutscenes. Some good cutscenes in it.
What? The one you're doing now?
The new quest chain from Khadgar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some good cutscenes in it.
Already, I'm further ahead than you. I'm just doing it. And all I'm saying is when you see an ad called, where is it? A hard head, kill it, and you get a mount that you can hit shit on.
Hard head.
Yeah. It's an invasive hard head. Okay.
Invasive hard head, okay.
Yeah, if you kill that, you get a mount on which you can DPS while you're riding it.
Oh no, that's a different quest line. That's the goddamn moles. That's not part of this quest line. That's just part of the quest line in the Goblin Town. I did that quest line fucking eons ago. This is the Khadgar quest line. Did they already release it? This is it's going to show you basically where the entrance is going to be to Undermine, which I'm pretty sure is on this wall side here somewhere.
You want to know something funny?
What's that?
I have done the quest you are doing now.
Well, this is a new one. It starts at Khadgar though, this one.
Yeah, I know. That is the one I'm doing now.
Are we killing these things? Hero excavator saying, yeah, we're killing these, okay.
Where?
Did you guys see that thing that happened? This guy deserved it. He was a full-blown dickhead. I think Ella told me about it. There was some guy who came out of the cinemas, and he ruined the ending of Avengers Endgame when it was released for people waiting in line to go and see it for the first time. And so 4 guys got out of line and beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you do that? It's like, what kind of dickhead have you got to be? Some people, I swear.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back.
Go for it. Deserved. Oh, yeah, absolutely deserved. It's like you've got like hundreds of people waiting to go in for the next showing. You've just got in the earlier showing, and then you walk out and just basically announce to everyone this is what happens. You can't go and do that.
Yeah, but darling, did you hear about the one where a guy very similar, ruined the ending for Avengers Endgame when people were in line to watch it, and someone got shot doing it.
Someone shot him?
Someone shot him.
Was that in America as well, or was that somewhere else?
I think so. I'm not in. It was that long ago. I can't remember, but again, similar thing because they were doing it as a social media thing at the time where they would ruin.
What, shoot people?
No, what happened was that there were a bunch of people that were doing it online, and they would go out of the cinema and they would ruin endings to movies. And obviously the trend at the time was to ruin Avengers Endgame, so they would go out of the cinema, announce the entire line or what happens, like, oh, Tony Stark dies right at the end or whatever, and people lose their fucking minds over it. Obviously, some people got beat up like that fella did, but this one guy took it so personally and so to heart, he pulled a gun out and shot him.
The thing is, I'd be more concerned about why he's got a gun going into a cinema anyway. Because that strikes me as the kind of guy who like pulls a gun out mid like film and starts shooting people, like the Batman killer.
Yeah, the guy that dressed up as the Joker and massacred that entire room of people.
You almost got into a fight with Harry Potter fans because you laughed at Dobby dying. How could you laugh at Dobby dying, you heartless bastard? What's the matter with you? That was an innocent bunch of CGI pixels, little Dobby. That was probably one of the most heart-wrenching things since watching E.T. die as a kid. Poor Dobby.
Tell you what, it made Bellatrix Lestrange's death ever more satisfying.
Oh yeah, I watched her death. Her death for me is second most watched death I've ever had other than Joffrey's from Game of Thrones. Joffrey's I kind of like hate wank to, in all honesty. Watching him die was pure bliss. I share the same sentiment as Dean Winchester. Joffrey is a first-rate CUNT.
Talking about Game of Thrones now.
Well, because Brett said apparently when Dobby died in Harry Potter, he said he laughed. I thought that was heart-wrenching. Poor little Dobby. Didn't know. Weird how it has been 5 years since he came out. Testament to the actor's skill to make everyone hate him. What, to make everyone hate Dobby? You hated Dobby? What the hell was this thing? Okay.
Yeah. I kinda love this quest line. You want me to kill an elite now?
Yes. Let's kill the elite. Are you killing the big spirit thing? Big that long legged bastard. What's this? There it is. Hang on, what did that just say? Because he's thinking, isn't he? Why is SI7 here? Basically like our version of MI6. How does a goblin get recruited to SI7?
You got off fast.
Huh. Well, because you're doing part of the quest that isn't part of the quest.
No,
You're
I'm not doing the exact same quest. I mean,
No,
I got my food. That's why I needed to go so fast.
the ones with the thingy, the hard heads, that's not part of this quest line. That's part of the quest line in that town.
You want to know why I know that?
Huh.
It's because I was killing a barrel. The barrel you were
Yeah.
supposed to kill.
And a mole attacked you.
Yeah, and the mole attacked me, and I could ride on it. I was okay. I'll take it.
Joffrey's actor, he did a really good job. Oh, Joffrey's actor. Oh, Joffrey did, yeah. The thing is, in real life, actually, I actually feel sorry for Joffrey. Because apparently he can't get other roles now. Because apparently if they risk putting him into a film or a TV series, it would tank ratings because people hate him so much for being good at playing his role as an actor. And I'm like, I can't believe that. That's just so bad. Because he plays a villain and he plays it that well, everyone fucking hates him. It's like when people were booing the actual play Draco Malfoy when he went to the film awards. And he's like, I'm just playing my role, I'm just doing my job. It's like, it's not his fault he can play being an arsehole well, it's just, it's what he does. And a day you've got to look at it is, I'd rather him play it well than play it poorly. If he played it poorly, you'd be like, well, it weren't really that evil. That's that so-called elite. Cinema was silent, and it was just me laughing so hard I couldn't breathe. Why would you laugh at Dobby dying? Do you like support the evil people in films, B-Man or something?
Who was laughing when Dobby died?
Brett.
You evil person.
I don't even understand why you would laugh at that. Dobby was just this innocent little creature. We're going to the
That was
cutscene.
probably the wrong thing to say to an Englishman, where the movie was mainly made.
Well, he's an Englishman.
Oh damn! Even worse. I mean, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. That's up to you, Brett.
I don't know what I can tell you. Also, I didn't really like HP films. I mean, obviously, if you don't like them, you don't like them. That's obviously each their own sort of thing, isn't it? What the hell? I'm getting shot in the ass by for 1.8 mil. What? What the fuck? Ow! Flux capacitor. I'm being targeted by something.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to Mog.
Okay. Land. No, stop firing me.
You have a great stream.
Thank you, brother,
See you later.
and have a happy new year. If I don't speak to you beforehand,
I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. If you
I'll probably be on at some point, probably during the day, but towards evening I'll probably spend it with Ella. So we're gonna watch it Power Displays.
I will be mad if you was in the call late.
Call late. What do you mean? Why?
I would say go to Ella now. Leave this girl. I would
Well, she finishes work at 6 because she finishes early tomorrow because it's the new year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most places do. I think I'm not sure about what it is like where you are. Do you do the same thing?
I don't think any stores are open tomorrow.
Oh, they're not open at all where you are. You get it even better then.
We can actually check real fast, and you can get
You get the better version.
Let's see. It is open tomorrow, but it ends at 4. So if you want to do last minute shopping, you could do it before 4.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, brother. You take care of yourself. You have a good one, Minnie.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you for joining us for this year as well. You've done really well.
I like it.
Good. Good player. I want to see you pump in Raid Tier 2. I want a big pumper, Minnie. I want to see the evolved form.
I can show you.
I want to see the Ascended Sane version of Minnie.
probably, yeah. After yesterday, I did this. So this is my profile now. How it looks. You look at it when you can.
Yeah, just gonna go through to it.
Hello.
Have a look. Have a look at your thing.
I was getting advice from Transit.
How's it gone? It's gone well?
Yeah, he. Since I have 2 DKs, he had my blood one go unholy and has my other one that's already a frost run. He wanted me to try both of them.
Yeah, you shouldn't have the one as blood if you're not tanking anymore. No, I agree. Plus, aren't the blood one already got a 2-hander?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could use that one for an holy anyway.
Yeah, he got the one from Olgrax.
So you use that 2-hander. What, heroic Olgrax or normal?
Heroic.
So keep that one, and then the 619 you've got on the other DK, get him a 1-hander for frost. So then you've got frost and unholy options. Because you'll use the same stats anyway.
He wanted me to try both of them.
And
And then he said get back. And then he said get back to him when I've decided which one I wanna do.
Yeah, try him out. Try him in some Mythic Pluses. Try him in some Delves. See what you think. Then get back to him and see how you feel with the rotation. See which one you prefer. And then has he gone through the talents all with you?
Yeah, no, he said my talents were fine.
Oh, right, okay.
So apparently the talents were perfectly freaking fine.
You're not taking breath those and hold of the way?
No.
No, okay. I was just making sure. What am I looking at? Is this the entire raid mini?
This is, I did the entire raid after we left for the day.
Oh, right, when you went through the pug thing.
Yeah, I pulled the entire raid.
1.2, 1.2, 1.2, 1. 1.3, 1.3, 1.1. Good. Good. Well, you're consistently above 1 million. That's what we need. Especially if we're going to be bringing down bosses. Obviously, that'll scale up higher with raid tier 2 gear.
I was using details on the Gavessa fight, and my details did say I did 1.5 million details. And this thing is saying 1.3.
Oops, I just clicked that off by mistake. So this is going to be the entrance to Undermine. So mark this out, guys, in the opportunity point. Where we're at now, that's where we're going to be going into Undermine for raid tier 2. It's going to be down here. Yeah, Kagor's second quest is not active yet. I think it's got a timer over his head. It tells you how many days it is till it's active. What the fuck? There. What the hell? The hell are these things? Oh my god.
I'm gonna leave you to it, so you take care.
Have a good mini. Take care, son, brother. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Later. Yep. Bye.
Bye bye.
Look, pal, the only opportunity here is the one I gave you.
But yeah, after I figure out which one I want to do,
And if you want
Gallywix.
you better fall in line. Just as Gallywix. He's back in business.
You would have thought. Let's get a place for solid bands gigantic machine. How to join the Hi, okay. It's weird she transformed into a bat. It is. Bat form druid. It's going to be a new flight form for druids.
That form druid.
And you know, the other thing is as well, I'll show you something. I'll show you where these trolls come from. These trolls come from Mount Hydril. Because you see some Haranir in Cataclysm. They come from Mount Hydril. Because bear in mind, trolls were once elves. Tally-ho! Ride, you big bear motherfucker! The Stone is open from 6 AM to 11 PM even during New... Oh my god! Who opens from 6 AM to 11 PM on New Year's Eve? What kind of psychos are they? But the staff fucking love them. That's where we're going to be going down then. Jamie Market, you know what mushroom men are? In Thingy? In Isle of Dawn?
Yeah.
There's a thing there, one of those construct things. There's an elevator straight down to the Ringing Deeps to where the new raid's going to be. That's where it's going to be. That's going to be our shortcut. Our shortcut in is there. I feel the entire history of WoW's trolls been getting screwed over. Not been getting screwed over, because bear in mind, the trolls at one point were a blight upon Azeroth. Because there was something called the Troll Wars. And the trolls were raging across Azeroth, trying to wipe out like humans, dwarves and other species. And that's where the elves had to teach the humans magic. So the humans could then basically, essentially like train fire mages to basically drive back the troll hordes. But that's when they were under the sway of things like Hakar and some of the more malicious troll gods. What the hell? Oh no! No! I got the purple Snugglefin Murloc shit!
I was wondering when he realized everyone gets it. Oh, as you were saying about the store being open 6 to 11, you have to remember it could be owned by a Chinese couple. They don't celebrate the same New Year as we do.
That's true, actually. They have the Chinese New Year, don't they? Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, there's a Chinese supermarket that is open, and I'm glad it's near me, so basically on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day I can still go and get my any snacks I want to get.
They have their own New Year's, don't they? Like different ones, like Year of the Ram and all that stuff, don't they?
This next year's Year of the Snake.
Year of the Snake. Slytherin. You brought me far more interesting information, although I have a feeling that Soenia will not give up her secrets easily. If you're patient, I'm sure that we will find common ground eventually. In the meantime, there is someone that she should talk to. Lingering Shadows. Oh, when
Yep. Weird. Khadgar isn't appearing where Khadgar should be for me.
Well, Khadgar for me, he's sat there in his chair.
Yeah, my chair. There's an empty chair beside her. My one. Like.
She's been seeing the soul, so she's going to go and speak to Magni. Oh, I hope you get a cutscene. I haven't seen Magni since he became fleshy again.
Oh, no.
Shush! Don't you ruin anything for me, you fucking heathen. I'm doing the quest right now.
Is this an alt?
What? No, this is the first time I'm doing it.
Oh, if you've already done this on one of your other characters, this isn't part of the same chest chain. This is for the other thing if you haven't already done it, where you invite the alliance to the thing. You would have done, if you had have used the skip, you wouldn't have done this.
Oh, what's that got to do with Owenia? Owenia's the fucking troll. I got the quest from her.
Yeah, she gives you the quest originally as well.
Does she?
Yeah.
Well, I like a Fingy's hammer. Magni looks like a fucking homeless person. You're not like the king of fucking Ironforge at all, dude. Where's all the glitz and glamour and badass dwarven armour? There she is. It's her from Avatar.
Oh, there goes Jimmy. Or... yeah. Or
I was our speaker for many years, but she's let me go from that, sir.
Her voice has led me far from my home, seeking a truth I know she wishes to know. They do not understand.
In the lonely hollow in a path others can't see. But don't make the same mistake I did. Put the hollow in yourself. Look for those who will walk the path with you. If I've learned anything, it's that we'll always need each other to not lose ourselves on the journey.
You are kind, Magni. I will consider your words carefully.
Best of luck to you, Orwena. One day, when you found what you're looking for, I hope you too find your way home.
That's it? That's all you're giving her? Find your way home? No grand fucking prophecy gesture crap? You kidding, Magni? You spent how many years sucking Azeroth's dick and that's all you come up with? You green-eyed motherfucker. Fucking, I tell you something though, it made me fucking crease over there. Me and Ella were in pieces for a bit laughing. When fucking Deadpool with a fucking Pinocchio thing. I can't believe he just like violated Pinocchio on fucking Deadpool Wolverine. When he goes, I feel like Pinocchio got jammed in my ass and went to the lying spree.
yeah.
Oh, I laughed so hard. That was so funny.
You mentioned that yesterday,
It's so good, it stuck with me. Something that funny just sticks, and I just can't get it out. It's living rent-free in the grey matter. It was just so fucking funny that were. It just came out of nowhere. And the thing is, it was just casually talking to like 3 of the OGs. You got like Electra, Gambit, and fucking Blade all there. And he just comes out with that. It's like, how does it even fit that into like a common conversation?
Sure, there was one joke he wanted to do but wasn't allowed to. He made a joke, he ad-libbed a joke on set and it was something to do with Mickey Mouse and Disney refused to allow it into the movie.
Then again, aren't they... I remember reading something this year. Aren't they no longer got the license to Mickey Mouse? They've not renewed it, have they? Because now people can now make games and shit out of it. So I'm surprised they didn't let him use it, to be fair, because he's no longer property Disney. Unless they renew his license.
They renewed him, they did actually renew him.
Yeah, but there was a window between the renewal.
Oh, no, they only one that... They still have the one for the newer drawing. They lost the license for the old original Mickey.
Ah, right, and that's why people are now using it in computer games.
Yes. It was the Steamboat Willie Mickey that they lost the license to.
Got you. Tricky little bugger.
I mean, sure, they made a really awful horror film based on Winnie the Pooh when they lost the license for that. Actually, the next one that's up for losing license is Tintin, funny enough.
Tintin?
Yeah, the...
In with a goddamn stupid haircut?
And the dog, yeah.
The dog's cool though. Tintin's not.
Yeah.
Mickey the darn rat. He's not a rat, he's a mouse. MICKEY-MOUSE. Right, I'm just gonna loo. I'll be back shortly.
Hmm. Welcome back.
Oh god, both cats are sounding off on one now. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I just realised your tab's not even on.
I've turned it back on. I don't know why it's turned itself off again for some weird reason. Right, where were I? Let's see. Can the ones there. You're back, Jack? I am back, Jack.
Welcome back, yeah.
Ain't you going back no more, no more? Get a room, Jack.
If the one part of the tune stuck in your head and you have to finish it.
it's the other thing that I connect to with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I might as well check something. Let me just check something a second. Go in here. Content. Ah, justice. I still can't believe we killed our first mythic boss in 8 attempts. Seems incredibly quick for a guild that's not really stepped into mythic before. That's ridiculous.
Oh, to be fair, the first boss it was a pushover.
Well, you're saying that, but then again, don't forget as well, we had undergeared players in there. A lot of the people were... Well, we had 3 606s. Over half the raid was under 620. There was only, like, I think 7 or 8 people that were north of 620. Everyone was under that mark for the most part.
And then there's the fact that you also have to include the 14% buff as well.
The 40% buff helps, absolutely. But that doesn't guarantee you a kill if you do the mechanics wrong. Again, it's like people who talk about like maximising damage, min-maxing damage. Doesn't matter how good your damage is if you're dead. Counts for nothing. They can give you all the buffs in the world, but no buff is going to help you do mechanics correctly.
No, the interesting one is, apparently I got ahead of the curve, the jailer, but I don't remember killing the jailer on heroic.
Did you go back and do it for a T-Mog thing? No, matter of fact, no, you wouldn't have got ahead of the curve, and that's on the current season, isn't it? I'd stopped playing, buddy, so I wouldn't know.
I thought I had as well. I must have got it just before I stopped without realising. So I've got Queen Jailer, Sardonathus, Nasauth, Queen Ashara, Lady Jaina Proudman, Argus Maker, Emerald Nightmare.
Did you pug all of them?
No.
Liar!
Well, some of them would have been before I joined the guild anyway. Yeah.
Well, the guild didn't form until end of BFA.
Yeah.
And that was basically when Nyloth was the current raid tier.
The weirdest one is they actually, back in 2015, it used to be you could get it on normal, so before the patch of 7.0, you had to defeat it on normal or higher, and that was Archimon. Oh, there's actually a cool.
That's because Spooks get it done. Spooks do get it done, buddy. Yeah, we have the new guild has performed very, very well. They did good. They did really, really good.
So the interesting one is there's a quote on the achievement. Everything we have ever done or will do, we are going to do over and over and over again.
What's that, right?
There's a quote on one of the achievements. Everything we have ever done or will do, we are going to do over and over and over again.
What's
and
that?
The achievement's called Time is a Flat Circle.
Okay.
It was one of the. It predates ahead of the curve because it could be done on normal mode of a raid.
I don't go back that far with it. Looking at it, to be fair with you, I know there was ahead of the curve for 25-man heroic in I think Mop and I think maybe Cataclysm. It might have been Mop though, and that was basically as they started bringing in ahead of the curve achievements, and then obviously they brought in the first mythic raid, which was the Siege of Orgrimmar. But the first raid sort of tier we know of today is basically would have been WOD. As I said, WOD was apparently good for raiders. It was bad for everything else, which is why it killed half the player base. Hi Matrix, and Happy New Year, broski.
Matrix, yay!
We didn't raid today, buddy. Not enough people, not enough sign-ups. But we got 7 out of 8 down yesterday, so we cleared all but Queenie. We just didn't have enough time, really. Jamie's trying out Death Knight for damage. Damage him with his DK. No. Fucking Zekvia. Kiss my ass. Should be a lot easier for him to play DK. Yeah, I agree, yeah. Probably the 4 easiest classes right now to like play is going to be Arms or Fury Warrior, Unholy or Frost DK, Beastmastery Hunter, maybe Marksmanship might be a little bit harder, and then Havoc Demon Hunter. They're all fairly straightforward. Or Rep Paladin. The only problem with Havoc Demon Hunter is it's been nerfed quite badly, so at the moment it's not in a great place. So you've got to be like really efficient on your buttons to like do the same damage as another class that's really powerful. Tell you something though, we are going to kick some proper ass in fucking Raid Tier 2. Abso-fucking-lutely. Even if I have got to go back into part-time work, I'm going to try and be there for all the fucking raids that I can. But we'll see yet. There's still a good 3 month. 3-4 month. I ain't gonna dodge shit. Can get goddamn spider can at me. Be no ascending here. No, 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 no. What's this? Yeah, the tier 8s, well, then they're not bad until you've got some gear, but to be fair, you can still do them. They're still doable, these are doable. But as tank, you can just fucking destroy them. What? Oh shit. Fucking hell, there's 3 of these things here. What the shit? Guess the population of the AQ ran quick because it used to be medium sized and now it's low. It'll just be people just, you know, getting kind of bogged down with the same content pool. And people might want to get prepped ready for retail as well. I meant like the retail realm and Crash. Or maybe some migrated. Maybe some got like a free migration or some shit. I mean, to be fair with you, now they've merged some auction houses and stuff like that, so a lot of the stuff's now merged. And because you can do cross-realm invites, it doesn't matter too much what server you're on, unless you want to do outdoor content. Outdoor content is the only exception. But since the bulk of outdoor content is soloable, you don't really need other people to do the bulk of it. AH is now region based. Oh, is it across the entire region? Obviously, I'm guessing it's not for Horde and Alliance, right? I'm assuming the Horde have got their own, Alliance have got their own. I wasn't sure if it was so many servers, like what they used to do with battle groups back in the day. Try new class in Diablo 4. You play Diablo 4? What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. I was just bored.
You're playing Diablo 4, the fuck it is.
It's got a lot better than what it was when it first released.
There's no such thing as a lot better. It's been downhill since fucking Diablo 3. Diablo 1 were good, Diablo 2 at best. And it's never gotten better since that.
Well, I would pay PoE 2, but I don't want to pay to access the alpha. Or early access, should I say.
I won't either, just wait for it to come out.
Yep.
Patience is a motherfucking virtue.
Yeah, they said it could take up to a year at this point for it to come out of early access.
Let them test it, let them do it right.
The other one I want to try, but again, I'll have to wait for the release of the game. It's Ashes of Creation.
Ashes could be good, but that's an MMO game, but it's going to be subscription based. I can't afford 2 subscription based games. Unless Ashes takes off in a massive fucking way, I don't see it taking over World of Warcraft. It might compete with Final Fantasy, but it's not going to take over World of Warcraft. Especially not if World of Warcraft's going to console, which is something that Ashes probably won't. The hell's that noise in the background?
Huh? What?
There's a noise coming in the background. Not sure if that were you or if there's somebody else in comms that's got open mic. I could hear something, I just don't know what it were. Like somebody talking. H is not region based. I mean, there's a lot of view realms, but most of them are dead. FF14 is way bigger than WoW, so it won't be taken over. FF14 is not bigger than WoW. Not until people are playing it, it's not, no. World of Warcraft's still the biggest MMO in the world. World of Warcraft as a whole has like 7.3 million players. Final Fantasy hasn't got that. It's in the millions, it's not 7 million. If Blizzard don't make any big good changes, there's a chance that Final Fantasy could start to take off in the next, say, 5 years or so and take over Blizzard. But obviously we know that Blizzard are planning on bringing World of Warcraft to console, which is going to be a huge change and it's going to bring in a lot of people. I didn't even realise the realm where most of my characters are, which is Trillion. Top ranked guild there is hashtag 71 in the world. It's called Pure. Look on our server pool where we're on your thingy. Our top ranked guild is in 60s. Fucking what they called? North Star. Our big boys.
And then after me dive bombing as we were going down to the worm.
I need to be careful with those bombing things of yours, yeah. Oh, that should have been downgraded now. There they are. They're skilled in our server. 72nd in the world. North Star. I'll be up there someday now. There's Pure. 77th. Terrarium.
How did they fuck that one up? So, Scotland decided to bring out a new ferry to replace its diesel ship because it's supposed to be more green for the environment, and they've just found out that the new ship emits more CO2 than their old diesel ship did.
Well, wouldn't they have tested that shit beforehand? Fucking plebs.
Not well enough.
Not all by its sounds of it. Look what I spy.
What do you spy?
Spy this little thing here, hiding under the fucking plant. Oh, give me that. Companion XP. There's one more down there as well, I can see it.
Really? Someone's named their guild ADHD?
Will not surprise me. Maybe some of the people on it, maybe the guildmasters actually got ADHD.
Saying that, I did see someone earlier with the guild name Riders of Rohan.
Riders of Rohan. Ride, Theoden, ride.
They probably just went and saw the recent movie as well.
I think my old guild was ranked like 61k in the world, but now they are ranked 6k, so a nice leap. Well, we're ranked 6k. What do you mean? That's what we are. Have they actually managed to kill a mythic boss? You read it wrong.
61k.
Yeah, but he's put 6k afterwards. He's put 61k, but now we are ranked 6k, so a nice leap. Or does it mean we are 6k? I don't.
It's confusing no matter what way you read that one.
It is, yeah. I'll read it after I've done with this. Yeah, Damas. Thingy. So your old guild then, Plu, if they're ranked 61k, what did they do? Do they not do heroic at all or anything? Heroic should have put them in in the teens, right? There's no way they were just progging normal. I think they're a bunch of dipshits. Really? He just basically went up 90 times in number. You know, in a guild that's 90% better than your previous in terms of world ranking. That's a substantial jump up there, yeah.
Oh, looks like Lancashire is going to have a really quiet New Year's Eve celebration.
Why?
They just cancelled their fireworks display.
I wonder why they cancelled that then.
Probably because of the weather coming in. Cancelled the fireworks, but the music would still take place. They're worried about the wind blowing the fireworks off course. They're going to do a projection show instead.
Projection show?
Yeah.
What is it, primary school?
That's England, so probably.
It's got not to be England, buddy. Believe me. Most English places do not do that shit.
Should be interesting to see what happens when GTA 6 launches next year.
Probably going to break some fucking records, I can assure you of that.
Yeah,
Especially considering it's the most watched video is it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It broke Mr. Beast's previous record or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, and esports are making it to the Olympics in Saudi Arabia.
And considering esports is now dying out, apart from a select few groups, that's a little bit late.
And then the new Nintendo Switch console as well.
Nintendo Switch? Who plays fucking Nintendo games anymore? All Nintendo do is grand swim people. Fuck them. Bunch of losers. Fucking Nintendo. They're weirdos that didn't do anything, so everything in Dragonflight had to bug. See, I know you mentioned something about them before, Plu. With that particular case of a guild like that, though, if you've got a pug, everything in a guild, what is the value of being in that guild? Or is that on his main? Is he going on his main? Really? What's he doing? Transito. Yeah, he's on Shifang on Submoon. He's going to pug the first floor, the dirty dog.
Well, I'm trying to get into a Queen group just because this is technically my old character. So
You can do it on your main group as well. Don't forget. We've cleared head of the curve. It's cleared head of the curve. If you want to clear it to get your vault maxed out, go for it.
yeah.
It's not going to affect anything now. Just all we ask is at the start of a tier, don't get curved without the guild. Do it with the guild first. That's it. Once it's done, you can do as much as you want. I would, but I don't really need anything from the Queen per se, and I don't really care about the one more item choice, to be completely honest, because there's other things from the bosses that we've already killed that I need more. Like I need the trinket from Silken Court. That'd be a big boost to me. What else do I? Well, actually, it's not on this character. It's on my warrior. My warrior, I think, needs feet, which she doesn't drop. He needs a ring, and I think it's a one-hander. Now I know she does drop a one-hander, but there is other bosses in the raid that also drop one-handers. So I don't need to kill Queen for my vault, in all honesty.
Our miners still have problems in the rumbling wastes.
Nightfall Sanctum. Let's go there. Oh, there's a flight point here. There is one here.
Well, the thing is, there's always a chance of me winning a Warcraft Curio, which will get me a set piece, plus the trinket's really good for me from Queen.
Yeah, go for him, brother. Go for him. Go. That's why we unlock that afterwards. The only thing that people should never plug, really, is the Mythic. Mythic should be a guild-only thing, basically. Because you're going to be going in your mains only. And obviously, if you go with somebody else, you then basically violate our lockout. Which would then be an instant guild kick.
And then today is a national day of mourning in the US as they have the state funeral for Jimmy Carter.
You were president though like forever ago, weren't he?
Yeah, but he still a state funeral, so.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I should have left that guild earlier, just for my sake, really. I can't remember exactly, Plue. How did I actually find you? Were you on Guilds of WoW, or did I find you in-game? Because I know I'm the one that contacted you. I just can't remember exactly how. Because it now, although it's been... I know you haven't been with the Spooks that long overall. It feels like you've been here forever. As weird as that sounds. You've kind of gelled very, very well.
You're part of the furniture.
You are, buddy. Part of the crew, part of the ship. I contacted you through Raider.io for a Oh, is it Raider.io got you from? Okay. I've not actually recruited too many from Raider.io. I think I've only recruited 2 or 3. There was you, Corvold, and one other. Which I'm pretty sure that guy joined the guild and then went AFK. Basically, he's stopped playing for this raid tier. So my guess is he probably got a bit tired or something. A bit tired out. Well, he's inactive as fuck, so we'll just give him spook rank. Is that the guy you demoted? Don't demote people like that, that's weird.
Which one?
You demoted Boswell, didn't you?
No, I put him to spook, so
You just put him... No, you put him down to new raider again. The new guildie thing, sorry, the new guildie, is just for new players for the first couple of weeks. Once I've been here a couple of weeks, fine.
Yeah. Ever since the server reset, I haven't seen...
I can't remember how new some of these people are. Two days ago. Why is Mog's alt still there as an alt? Three guilds I applied to before you sent me a message were Eternal Storm, Cold Blood and Karazhan Book Club. Never got anything back from Kara Book Club. What did the other two say to you? Did you not want to go to those guilds or something? Oh, they never applied to you. Only Karazhan Book Club did.
Did you just say Carson Butt Club, or did I
Book.
mishear that?
Book.
Oh.
B-O-O-K.
I thought you said Butt Club, and I was going, that seems like a weird name for you.
What about Soft Mist? Who's that one now?
I managed to get into a run, but I have to do Silken Court first.
It's fine, you know what to do.
Yeah, Silken Court's easy enough.
We one-shot it yesterday, to be fair. That were it. But the DPS was really good, because you could tell by how low it was coming out of that first webbing. I knew we weren't going to get the things, the dispels, we didn't need them.
Dispels are weird.
It's just you've got a very small time frame. See, where Dispel takes 8 seconds to come off cooldown if you've only got 2 healers, that again is a mechanic there that's made easier with a bigger raid. If you have 15 people and you're taking 3 healers, 1 healer can dispel each one. And they'll be off cooldown before the second set of dispels need to go out. So they can always dispel 1 person. But if you've only got a 10-person raid, and you've got 3 people to dispel, and you've got a 10-second window, you've only got a 2-second margin of error, where you've got to get a dispel off, making that extremely hard for 2 healers. But I don't think these things through sometimes. They're like, they can handle it, don't worry. It's like, no, you should make it more like fucking 12 or 14 seconds. Give people some fucking chance. When you've got small raids, but they don't build the mechanic based on raid size. They don't factor that into their brain. So they're like, oh no, they can easily get 15 players. No, because the bulk of guilds don't. The bulk of guilds raid with 10 people or less. Well, 10 people, should I say, not less. Only we raided less than 10 people because we're psychos.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm looking at the 3 warlocks in this run, and I'm going, put me in a group with them, because them getting the boost from my thing would really be insane.
Holy shit! Batman's arrived. He's here.
Batman?
He's here. He's here.
Who's Batman?
He's joining. Batman. Batman. The bat signal has been answered. He has heeded the call.
I'm trying to work out who Batman is.
He's joining. He's joining the guild. He's just got to accept his invite.
Does he know?
He should do, because he just typed it in raid chat. In stream chat.
Yeah, I was going, I thought he was more Batman than Batman.
No, he's Batman. That's Kyle. That's Batman. That's one of the OGs. That is actually that's a guy we used to call G back in the day. I'm surprised he got the name Cosmic, to be fair, as well. What spec are you playing, Kyle? Are you playing Fury or Arms? Or are you dabbling between the two? You're playing Fury. So he's dual wielding. We got the G-Man. It's a New Year's miracle.
And we've got 8 days to get him to Yeti.
No, and that'll be fine. He'll join us when he's ready. He won't be there every raid, and I won't, because he's got his kids and stuff. But he'll be there when he can. He probably won't be joining us for Mythic, I don't know. It depends if he's going to be active enough. But he'll probably join us for Heroic. Heroic, we can put him for Heroic, no problem. Can put him for Heroic, get him his ahead of the curve. Abso-fucking-lutely. Might take me hard to get up to speed, but I'll try my best. Just take your time with it, Cowbuddy, enjoy it. As I said, always enjoy your first experience. And at least you've chosen a class that's not that overly complex to play. Where, like, Jamie obviously went straight in with his Warlock. Probably a little bit too hard a class to play. If you're going to start playing the game and you're going to start playing as DPS, which is probably the most advisable thing to do, you want to be looking at, like, Beastmaster Hunter, one of the Warrior DPS specs, because both are quite simple, to be fair. Unholy or Frost DK, Havoc Demon Hunter or Rep Pardon. They're all quite simple to play. Just the only problem with like Havoc Demon Hunter is the spec's been nerfed quite heavily. So you can still do good damage with it, but you've got to hit the rotation like damn near fucking perfect to like do good consistent damage. And that's what happens sometimes, because Blizzard will buff and nerf certain specs or certain classes. I mean, at least in the case of you with your Warrior, if say they nerf Fury, you can always get a two-hander and you can play Arms, because it's very unlikely they'll nerf both the damage specs at the same time. So at least you've got a bit of flexibility, because you can use the same armor that you're wearing, the same like gear sets, even the same trinkets. All you have to do is change the weapon, because you go from obviously dual wielding to having one two-hander. It's like what Plu said earlier on about Plu being able to play all three specs of Rogue. Same thing as that. Plu can pretty much use the same gear and play all three specs of Rogue for the most part. But Rogue's a really complex class to play. So the fact that Plu plays it is testament to his skill. Not the easiest fucking class to play. There's far simpler melee classes than fucking Rogue. Rogue's really dicey one to play. It can be good though if you hit the rotation perfect. If you fuck it up, you're behind for a bit.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the really old guildies, ones that haven't been in online in like 4 years.
You already have a two-hander because Fury uses two two-handers. Oh, I forgot he does, doesn't it now? Yeah, forgot that. Completely forgot. See, it's how little I play Fury Plu.
Yeah, they have their ability.
Yeah, you had to have a talent in Burning Crusade. I forgot what it was called. I think it was called Juggernaut or something.
Yeah, or something like that, where it gives you the ability to...
You could wield two-handers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Titan's Grip, yes. See, I never played Fury Plu, that tells you what you need to know. I used to play Protection, I used to play Arms, because Arms was far better in PvP. You'd never take Fury into PvP over fucking Arms. Arms would just dick you. Or at least back in the day it would. I don't know about now, but back in the day definitely would. But Arms has two main like secondary stats are Mastery and Crit. And Crit has always been very good for PvP.
Jesus. So everyone else seems to be heroic geared in this raid, apart from the 2 warlocks who are mythic geared.
Okay.
But Jesus Christ, the gear on them. Well, I'm not sure. Actually,
Probably just bored mythic Raiders, unless it's Mythic Plus gear.
Mythic Plus gear, 626 stuff.
Does it say Mythic Plus on it?
Yeah.
Alright then, yeah, it will be. In which case, all that means is they've been farming probably Mythic Plus 10s. Nothing special, really.
Oh no, this one here has full mythic, mythic set piece, so...
Yeah, you don't forget though, you can cataclysm it again.
Oh no, if you cataclysm it, it'll still say Mythic Plus, but this actually just says Mythic.
And they've probably got you some raid then. Must be in a raiding guild. You would assume one of them is, at least, anyway, if they're going down a raid.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this should be into full timer already. Who's the tank?
Yeah, you normally take too long to ready up in yours. That's something you've got to improve on. That's your New Year's resolution. To stop being the last one to fucking ready up all the time. I can hear your fucking add-ons, dude. Fuck, that hit for 3 mil. Yeah, I hit a couple with Mortal Strike and they got obliterated. Not anymore though. What, you mean back in the day with Titan's Grip? Not like Vanilla Arms. You didn't obliterate them. It's just that obviously, I mean, I could still obliterate people in Burning Crusade, to be fair with you. Burning Crusade and Lich King. But I was obviously a really good player at PvP. I was the top of my game. But it depends on who you're playing against and how they handle the scenario. There are some comps that you heard the terminology sometimes called counter comps. There are some comps that they're not guaranteed to beat you, but they're very, very difficult for you to beat if you play a counter comp. Like one of ours was WMD, which was Warlock, Mage, Druid, and that was a pain in the arse for me. Because Warlock would have his gate set up, he'd gate to his gate if we needed to run around the gate. Mage has got 2 blinks, he was getting out of shit all the fucking time. Druid can just switch form and run away, so I never bothered wasting time chasing the Druid. So usually my kill target was the Warlock. He was the slowest of the 3. But the Warlock also had 3 different fears. And I could only realistically get rid of 2 of them. And then want to put my trinket on cooldown for like 2 minutes. Which means then I'm vulnerable to like Mage's sheeps, things like that. So they have a lot of CC, a lot of utility. And then once I'm out of Mage's sleeps, I go into Druid Cyclones and Druid's Roots. And I just can't do anything the entire fight. It just basically locks me out of the fight. To face that comp, you really need like 2 range DPS to fight it. Fighting it with melee just is cancer. It's absolute cancer. And then there was the other version of that, which was Warlock, Druid, and it was Monk in MOP, which was the other WMD version. The difference being, the Druid obviously used to be the healer, the Druid now goes boomy, and then basically you have the Monk as Mistweaver, and the Mistweaver was just as much of a ball ache, if not more, to catch. There was a variant of that as well, which was Warlock, Priest, and Monk. I think it was like WMP or something. Warlock, Monk, Priest. And basically the Priest was Shadow Priest. But it was always like 2 casters and then a healer as well. And they always had like varying degrees of mobility, but they always had a shitload of CC. So much fucking CC. But these days, PvP is basically dead. It's unskilled. Because these days, almost any class can one-shot. If you just hit your CDs, while somebody can't get out of like a stun or a root or a slow, they're dead. They're just dead, delete them. That's it. Any class can do it now. That's why there's no skill in PvP anymore. PvP went out the window when they brought out MOP. Never recovered. And then it got even worse in BFA when they brought out like corruptions, and you could have healers that could hit a DPS for their entire health pool by getting a proc on their corruption. That was just fucking stupid. It was like, what? And that's where at one point, you might remember it, they had that 3 healer meta. So you had 3 healers, and because they could get a proc on their corruption, they could just one-shot a play on the opposing team. And because they could all heal each other and never run out of mana, you couldn't win the fight. You could be there for a fucking hour. See, the whole unranked thing in Vanilla Classic is genuinely terrible. I mean, I guess there's some sort of god comp in 3v3 Arena now as well. Don't know though. Not a god comp. There was never actually a god comp. But some of the strongest comps are some of the ones I just mentioned. So like WMD, so you got Warlock Mage Druid. You also had Warrior Mage Druid. We had a variance of that, which we had Warrior Druid, because we had Balanced Druid and we had Resto Druid. But ours weren't quite as strong because obviously we had diminishing returns on the CCs, which was our fault. There was Mage Rogue Druid, which was the fucking hell. RMD was that one, weren't it? I think it were. There were quite a few good ones. Generally, the ones that did really well is the more utility. The more utility the comp had, the stronger it was. I'm going nuclear! Die, motherfuckers. Ugh. I would have looked in League if someone could win by just grinding more artifact power. I don't think you ever, even in PvP, placed artifact weapons. It wouldn't surprise me. But as I said, Wards of Draenor killed PvP anyway. PvP never recovered. It never ever recovered. Try as it may, it never did. What I think they should do now is Blizzard should accept that PvP is dead, because the Horde and the Alliance now have got a truce. You know, where we've finally, you know, looked at it and gone, right, well, they don't need a war chief anymore. They've now got their Horde Council. They're starting to see fucking sense. And it's like we're defending the same planet. We're defending the same world. It's the adopted world of the Orcs and Draenei. They're not even native to our world. And it's a matter of now, they should just take it out of the game. Get rid of PvP entirely. Get rid of the talents and the abilities associated with it. Get rid of the PvP sets, the gear sets and stuff like that. You can put the cosmetics in as like a trading house thing, and the mounts and stuff, and just get rid of PvP and just make it an entirely new part of the game where it's just PvP. So basically kind of like your Plunderstorm, but rather than it being Plunderstorm, you could have it where people have, say, built a character, but the character starts at max level, and all the talents in it, all the abilities in it, are all tailored specifically to PvP. All the gear's tailored to PvP, everything. So they don't need to rebalance PvP to PvE, they're then in two separate game modes. They're not linked in any way. And then all the PvPers can go over there, because PvP now is like 4% of the player base. Nobody plays it, it's dead. There's less people playing PvP than there was going to the Brawlers Guild, and Blizzard shut down the Brawlers Guild because they said nobody was playing it.
So here's a weird one. Someone was actually able to mind sue the Queen.
I don't even know what that does.
It basically reduces her attack, the range she attacked from.
Huh?
Reduces the distance, so... Oh, 1 second.
Some of these packs are vicious. I can see why some of these used to kill me on my fucking Demon Hunter. They can almost kill my tank. I already know people will be mad if they decide to release Classic WoD after Classic MOP. No, I don't think many people would play Classic WoD, with the exception of Raiders. Raiders might go back to experience the raids, because I heard the raids were really good, but the raids were the only good thing about WoD. But at that point, I'd stopped raiding completely in MOP. I didn't do a single raid in MOP. I should have done, because apparently the raids in MOP were also really fucking good. So that's something I missed out on. The last time I was in a raid was in Kata, was when I raided. Then I went into some raids in tail end of BFA, went and did normal, I think all the raids in normal, and then we did part of Nihilotha in Heroic, while we're rebuilding the guild. And then we cleared normal and Heroic in Nathria, and then we've rebuilt the guild a little bit again for this tier. We've cleared normal Heroic, and we've started Mythic. Already got our first Mythic boss down, and more will definitely fucking follow. Of that I assure you. More will be following. Come on, you skivvy dog, to the top of my pirate ship. I'll whoop your ass. hell's the goddamn baboon doing down there? Uh, 584 booties. Jamie found out something very funny last night. He was saying it's going to take a while to gear his new character, and then he went to the Siren Isles. There's a vendor on the Siren Isles where you can use that new currency you get shit tons of, that blessed iron crap. And he can buy a full set of 584 gear, trinkets, everything 584. So he's literally already ready for like normal raid, partially even heroic really, because we can carry that for heroic no problem. And then obviously upgraded his ring to 645, and then if you use the Ruined Harbinger crest you get from doing the Queen in story mode, you've then got a 619 weapon. So you're already going to be close to 600 item level. So one thing Blizzard have done really well on is the ability to catch up with ults. Is really, really good. That's something they never had as good as what I've seen in this expansion. That's normally always been a ball ache. Waiting for classic Shadowlands. Not before they bring out classic Shadowlands. Fucking hell, I'm not going back for seconds. Jesus Christ. Although the raids were actually okay. I didn't mind the raids. They're probably difficult, most difficult raids I've ever done in the game. But I didn't mind the raid content, it was just how things went. Holy Christ, what's all them fucking achievements Cal just got?
Because they've just logged on to any other character they've ever had, they just got all the achievements that they added since he last played.
Kyle, are you in stream? Yeah, I'll show you something here, buddy. So you know on this here, on your guild tab, this one down here, guild and communities. If you ever click on that, you've got your chat, you've got your roster so you can see people. You can also switch this out so you can see like Mythic Plus rating of players. You got like a big dirty transit in here somewhere, fucking probably rocking something like 3,000 or something. The fuck he is? Where is he? 3,002, there he is. Oh, and that's Akisham. Where's transit? Matrix 2 now, that was 158. Raider. Grand Raider. There he is. 3,157. I knew he'd be in there somewhere. But you've also got these. These are perks. When you get your reputation maxed out with the guild, you get it by like doing quests, whatever you do in the game. You also get these passive benefits here. So your mount speed is increased while not in battlegrounds. Your Hearthstone has half the cooldown. You can summon a mobile guild bank, so you can look in the guild bank or add things to it. When you're dead, you come up 50% faster, and you get instant guild mail from other guildies. But you can buy these things here, these cosmetics. Some of them, though, are actually like some are like warband items for like alternate characters. But you can get really cool mounts, like this one here. So you can get like that. So that there are things on there if you want to where you can buy yourself some nice juicy mounts and stuff. One of the many perks of being in a guild as opposed to a community that gives you nothing. So there is stuff on there. But obviously it'll depend. If you get this reputation though maxed out first, when you get it to Exalted, it gives you a bigger discount on these items. You then buy it from a guild master inside one of the main cities. So do you know like Stormwind where you've been? Inside one of the cities like that, there'll be something called a guild master vendor, and you can go and buy these items from that vendor. So if there's anything on there you want cosmetically, you can have a like peruse. There's mounts, pets, tabards, pieces of gear. There's all kinds of crap. What am I doing here now? Done that, done that. I've got one more I can do, and then the Battle 4 delves are done with, really. Why did you get War within Season 1 Spelunk at the same time you got Ansarek?
Because it's an alt.
Yeah, but why did you get a delve achievement?
Because
Isn't that a delve achievement?
No, if you read it, it can either be delve or killing queen.
Season 1 within accomplished with one of the following feats. It just says accomplished one of the following feats. It doesn't even tell you what they are. Is that, have I got that on mine? Where is it? The fuck is it? Delves? I'm sure it was a Spelunker thing, were it? Not on here?
One second. So it's either 1600 PvP rating, defeating Queen, or attaining 2000 plus Mythic plus rating.
Oh, right, okay. It's a feat of strength, is that what it is? Oh, I've got it down here, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Defeating Queen Ansarek on heroic or mythic difficulty. So you can't do it on normal. It's got to be heroic or mythic. So obviously the harder two. 2000 plus mythic plus rating or 1600 rated PvP rating. Mark of the Spelunker Supreme. Mark of the Spelunker Supreme. Item reward? Did I get that thing? Did you get any gear?
Unfortunately not. It did drop 3 bloody fucking daggers. The weapon.
Good on.
The bloody same.
Caster dagger or rogue dagger?
Yeah, caster.
Okay.
The one time I'm not on my meat.
You don't use daggers on a fucking shaman though, do you?
Yeah. It's actually the best in slot weapon with the offhand that I have.
It's an honor token so you can exchange for a piece of gear, any tier piece I think. Yeah, you've got your tier piece gear though, haven't you? Your tier piece thing.
I didn't win any of the...
No, the one that you get in the mail. You'll get one in the mail per character.
Oh.
So if you check your mailbox, you'll get one you can turn it in, but you turn it in Hashgahet. And it'll give you a piece of tier gear. So pick whatever your lowest piece of tier gear is and upgrade it to that one. It'll give you a heroic tier piece.
Well, I only have one piece of one tier piece at present. So.
Yeah, but I mean, look at your best ones. Look at what's got the best stats for you. Because then you can choose that piece and what it's going to be tier set wise. Because that'll give you the biggest boost in the shortest time frame, sort of thing. Especially since you can only get one.
Yep.
And it should give you 2 set bonus as well.
Where's my mailbox? There's my mailbox. Now I have to go all the way to Spider City.
Spider City.
Well, I just thought of something the way I could have just summoned my mailbox outside the fucking raid.
Good old Katie.
Katie Stamp Whistle.
Indeed. I stumbled across her in, I think it was Cataclysm or Mop. I went to Dalavan randomly, and I found this little well, went down it, and there's a quest chain thing down there. And I was just thinking where these things were. I failed it first time because it was really quick. And then I completed it second time. And then I just got this toy thing. I was like, what the fuck's this? And I'm like, oh, I can summon a mailbox once every 3 hours. Like, alright, fair, fucking hell. It's alright. Not bad. How did that not pull more people? Eeh. Fucking ankle biters. Look him here, Bagni.
Yeah, it's her downstairs.
What's she doing?
Getting on my fucking nerves being one thing.
Jesus Christ. Psychopath. How do people go through life being pissed off in their own home is fucking weird to me.
The worst thing is that achievement only gives you normal, gives you a thing for normal mode gear.
No, you chose the wrong one. You chose the wrong one.
No, I haven't chosen it.
You have, because there's multiple pages. Because Jamie did the same mistake. Jamie chose the fucking normal mode one. If you've done heroic, you can get the heroic version. Because I got heroic the other day when I did it. When we got curve, it got me my last heroic tier piece. So if you haven't chosen anything yet, don't, because don't choose the fucking wrong one. Love of God.
I've already got a chest piece.
You didn't choose one, did you?
No.
Thank God for that. Don't do what Jamie did, he fucking wasted his head of the curve item. Yeah, he chose a normal piece. He went straight in and saw it. He didn't really look at the item, he just picked which one they needed. And then he realised it's what he's already got. And I'm like, well, why didn't you look at the heroic ones? And he picked it by mistake, didn't he? I mean, it's his first time getting ahead of the curve, so he didn't realise. But I don't know, bless him. Bless him. I mean, to be fair, we've had 3 guilders this tier, who've all whispered me and all told me, said guild's awesome. He said it's the first time I've ever got ahead of the curve. I'm like, good on you. I said you did your job. End of the day, you said you're active, you played well. Said you deserve your achievement and your piece of gear, buddy. Said you'll get ahead of the curve in this guild every fucking tier. Said ahead of the curve's not that hard for us to get. The last boss is always going to be the hardest boss generally of a raid in most cases, unless you get like an Emerald Dream scenario. But we'll still kill the boss. It won't be an issue.
Item level.
Yeah, it gives it you a high upgrade as well.
Yep. No, I'm on about my total item level is now 615.
Alright. Don't it gear a 619, the thing from the Queen?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's pretty high level. I think I got 619 on mine.
But that's Queen completed.
But yeah, there's the normal version, but don't get the normal version, get the heroic version, is what you're wanting. I already had better gear, so I'll waste it for transmog. If you already had better pro, obviously you don't need it, buddy. That's fine. I mean, for me, it gave me my last piece I needed on my my warrior. Sorry, it was my last piece on warrior. Yeah, my last tier piece on my warrior. Yeah, were because the only piece I need now is my my boots, which boots aren't tier piece. I need boots, ring, and a weapon. Weirdly, I've got a shield before I got weapon because I've got Wasser's crafting the shield because I have no luck in getting shields at all as a tank, as a warrior.
I need shield, ring and trinkets.
I've just never had luck at getting them. It's always been my one thing. The game's like, fuck you, you're not having it until last. I could have everything else fucking fully geared, but it would not let me get.
Well, that's ahead of the curve.
You already had it.
Again. You know what's weird? It updates my head of the curve date instead of keeping the beat the same.
That's for that character though, I think. If you go on the other character, it should keep the original one. Because obviously, normally it go by the earliest date you achieved it. There'd be no point in giving you the newer date because that makes it look like you've only achieved it recently. Now Rogue is close to 622. Very nice. I've just gone to 617 last night on my warrior. And I'm 615 on this guy.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Apparently all fireworks celebrations in the UK have now been cancelled.
Huh? Why?
All celebrations cancelled as UK-wide weather warnings take hold.
I doubt they'll cancel the celebration they have set in London.
No, it's been cancelled as well.
Really?
Yeah. Well, the fireworks have been anyway.
The fireworks are the only thing that you really watch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bram's egg. That's what that is. Put it something shooting at me. Realistically now, the only place where I can get upgrades is either Mythic Raid or Mythic Plus, but actually going and doing keys seems like a chore. We'll be going into the Mythic Raid Blue. Obviously, you know we're going to be going in there. And we're aiming to get like 4 out of 8 before the end of this raid tier. Obviously, I can't get you fully Mythic geared, buddy. But I can try and get as much gear as I possibly can. But even then, when the next raid tier comes out, we'll probably just knock over normal in like one raid, and then just go straight into heroic. Heroic's going to start giving you 6, 5, 8 gear, the same as the ring when it's fully upgraded. Kind of stuff, I really just need crest and stones. Yeah, getting the crest is also a ball ache. I mean, at least that's going to be better in raid tier 2 because you can farm crests through delves. Because you can do tier 8 plus delves for gilded crests, and you get a gilded stash in tier 11 delves. So I'm going to start running tier 11 delves in raid tier 2, and anybody wants to come with me can come with me, I'll tank for you. Because I'm doing those pretty much as a daily thing.
That's where they say they're
Yeah.
going to give us it, but it'll only be in the bountiful.
Oh yeah. We like it very much for you and me. It's Fattington. Very good. Yeah, this. What do you like? What do you got? What do you got? You got any clothes belly? Who's belly? It's pretty belly. Yeah. Who's belly? Who's belly? Who's belly? Yeah, that did you? Set a cider. Want to cuddle me kitty and just get myself a cider. Ella, bless her, she got me some Aspall's crisp apple cider. Oh, that's nice. That is nice, that Misty. What the fuck? What? What?
I've got a lot better at dodging mechanics. I only took 5% of overall damage during swing.
Right, but this is the other thing, is what we were talking about with Jamie last night. Can you do mechanics while doing your rotation? That is the next important part, because that is the part even I struggled with. So it's not being ashamed to admit that you can't do it perfect, but obviously the main part of it is try and keep up at least your buffs on other players. Because that is literally, that is mastering PvE DPS, is doing mechanics while dealing damage. Or in your case, buffing other damage dealers. I don't mind too much if during mechanics, if your damage falls off, as long as your buffs don't fall off other players who are also doing damage. Because then if they can still fully pump while doing mechanics, if you're buffing them, you're still helping them put out a large portion of damage.
Well, I'll put it this way. So my previous part, the last parse I did on our Queen run the other day was at 4. For this run, it was at 28, so it's in the green zone for...
What was it for?
The parse percentage previously was...
Oh, don't look at your passes though, buddy. Don't judge yourself by those.
I'm just going to say, the previous one, the raid the other day, I was at 4. Today, I'm at 28. So...
Yes, it's an increase.
Yeah, drastic increase.
But bear in mind that's also versus other augmentations who've done the raid. That's all it compares you to.
Yeah.
But I don't need to focus too much on your pass. We're not going to pass watch you. What we look at is, you know that other thing I showed you, the efficiency uptime? Look more at that. If you've got good uptime on your abilities, that shows you're playing your spec and your class efficiently.
Presence uptime was 100%.
That's good. That is good. That is on the fucking money. What about Eben Might?
49% of the time, but that was only because high movement fight, and that one you literally have to stand still and cast.
Oh, is it a cast Eben Might?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I thought it was instant.
Oh, it's not instant. You have to stand still, and every time I went to stand still, I got targeted by something on the go.
Well, just bear in mind, right? Bosses' mechanics, unless they have an RNG mechanic, which Queen doesn't, they always come in sequences. Yeah. So things you've got to move though are going to be like swirlies, lines, anything like that. Once they've come through, get your cast off immediately. Do that rather than your prescience. Do your Evermind cast.
My blistering skills was up 100% of the time.
That
so
one's
I
easy. You
managed
maintain that anyway, don't you?
Well, no. See, that thing degrades over time. The only way to keep it up is to constantly spam eruption, because you start with 15 charges on you, and every time I ebb an eruption, it adds a charge back onto it, or sometimes 2 charges onto it.
Alright, okay. Oh, there you
It
go.
can fall off.
You're getting better at it. I said to people, give him chance. You had one raid of it and people being dismissive. It's like, just give it a chance. And not being funny, augmentation, being the first support role of its kind in WoW, is brand spanking new. Even the people that are playing it at like transit skilled level, they're not masters of it compared to people playing other specs and classes, because it's still new. There's still what to learn. Blizzard are still tweaking it and changing it. But you know what you've got to maintain. A little bit of damage, but mainly your buffs. Keep your buffs on people. I've got no idea what they're going to be doing with blistering scales in Raid Tier 2, because obviously I think that only applies to tanks. So I'm guessing you can cast that on the boss and it'll apply to the tanks?
Well, so the actual wording for that particular ability actually specifies what it does. So you could already target the boss, and what it did was it auto applied to whoever the boss is targeting first. So whoever the main tank is, whoever taunts first and gets the threat, the thing would automatically apply to them.
Right, okay.
Blistering skills can only be placed on one target at a time. Casts on your enemy's target if they have one.
Right, okay.
So, say I wait till it pull, whoever's pulling first, if I target the boss with it, it will automatically apply it to the target of the boss. The only problem being is if someone
pulls aggro. I wouldn't have waited until pull anyway. I was going to say I'd wait until like 5 or 10 seconds in and then do it, because then your tank's going to have firm aggro. If some moron goes Super Saiyan 3 and rips aggro, you're then going to be applying it to a DPS. At least with Frost and Holy Jamie can tank some mechanics without dying instantly. Still a wheelchair class still. He is, but one of the things he can take, Plu, is he can take the Unholy Steed ability. It's like the equivalent of my Divine Steed on Paladin. So he can have 2 charges of that, and it does basically the same thing that Divine Steed does for me. It increases movement speed by 100%. So he can use that to get out of shit. So if he's like doing rationing, for example, it can use both charge to get to the next location of where the boss is. So, and that comes off cooldown roughly the same amount of mine, like 45 seconds. So he has a bit more mobility if he takes the correct hero talent for that. If not, then as you said, he's a bit tankier. He's got plate armor. He's going to have more health. He's got AMZ for like magic damage reduction. The main thing is, Plu, is that it's more for his damage, his overall damage. Because his damage the other day was really fucking low. And it's more for his damage side of things. If Jamie can do relatively good consistent damage, like 700, 800k DPS, he'll be fine. Because you can't have DPS in your raid that are doing less damage than your healers and tanks. Especially not when they're well geared. But playing Warlock for Jamie was a big move, because Warlock isn't the easiest classes to play. There are far easier DPS classes he could have played than a Warlock. What it does mean is, we won't have a Warlock probably for next week for the portal on
Queen.
No, not on Queen. Portal on Olgrax. So everyone's going to have to save their movement speed abilities to get out of the soak. Me as a tank, I'm either going to not be in the soak, or I'm going to have to walk to the soak and then use my heroic leap to avoid dying. Because if I use my heroic leap to get there, like I was doing, and then rely on Jimmy's portal to get myself out of it, I'm buggered. I'll be dead. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Boom! Deleted. Super Saiyan 3 it in. Oh.
You know
Over
what's
here.
going to be a more pain in the ass? Think how many people might have travelled and stayed in an Airbnb or B&B to go to the New Year celebrations in London.
It is. I don't know why they're cancelling celebrations though. I mean, are the winds really that fucking strong?
Apparently they're going to get that strong.
What, darling?
Have you been outside?
Yeah, but that's up here on the 3rd floor thing. Is it going to be that strong at ground level?
Darling, it is, trust me.
It's not like we get pissing hurricanes over it. It's pissing England. Can fly? Can you know? Buzz Lightyear said that and he lied. Biggest lie ever told. He lied to millions of children. Who is it who plays the voice of Buzz Lightyear now? Tim Allen. Is it? Oh, it's Tim Allen, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Kern. I'm gonna mitigate the shit out of you, giant lumbering beetle. He wumbles like a dumble. Oh my god, he's got a fucking health pool and half though, this fucking beetle, I'll tell you that. And at least Delves will be a good place for new players to start when they bring it to console. They'll be able to like learn about mechanics and like don't stand in this, don't be a full-blown moron. Don't be that guy. curiosity there, and there's one there. I've tried to get this one multiple times, I can never get it. That's why I never tried Warrior. What, because Warriors think they can fly and they can't? Arms... sorry, AMS can sometimes even skip stuff. It's so strong. I don't think I've ever used it. AMS, Anti-Magic Shell. Huh? I'm missing something, right? I'm going to see you later, leaving work soon. No problem, brother. You're in the guild anyway, Kyle. You're in your home, alongside B-Man. Oh, in fact, actually, I forgot, Kyle. You're a fucking officer, aren't you? I've made you a spook. What the fuck is this? Another Mog. Fuck's sake, Mog. Fucking Mog. I forgot Kyle's an officer. He is. Need to find him. Where is he? Till I get the hang of things. Well, officer's more just for your authority rank, Kyle. It's in case somebody starts being a dickhead in the guild chat. You see someone being oppressive. You can, you know, handle it as you would do a officer on Discord. Same way. More of a trust thing, buddy. If we invite someone new to the guild and they start being a complete arsehole and no one else is online, you can't do anything about it while you're a spook rank. If you're an officer rank, you can kick them from the guild. Because and in the day, we don't know the new players until they've been here a while and we get to know them. So we've got to treat them with a level of trust, but then they've also got to earn that trust. Where the hell are you on here? I can't even find you. I'm blind. It's there. There we go, that flushes out my officer cadre. Matrix, we've got Duke in there. Got Jamie, got B-Man, got Minnie, got Jay, got Cosmic. In fact, Jay actually can go to Spooks. I don't think Jay will be coming back actually. Oh my god, do we have Minnie twice there? Or did he move? Oh, he might have moved. Minute, Wasman, B-Man, Jamie, Overlord, Kyle, Matrix, Duke. Yeah, we've got all the officers in there, yeah. Officer team is completed. How many bloody things has Mog been inviting today? Fucking hell. He's got so many holes. Is he on? I need to message him. Where is he? Where's that? Psycho. I just want to see what he's going to say. Don't know why he's got so many healers, so many healer classes. I know he's a really good healer, one of the best healers, but it's like fucking hell. Okay, weird. Right, I've just got one more delve through tomorrow, haven't I think? Yeah. Where are we at on these? That's got 20 out of 40. That's got 20 out of 60. You need 60 for that? Why do you need 60 the mining? That's harsh. The rat thing. The giant ratatouille. Let me just check my warrior as well. After that BOE sold, I'm worried about 300,000 gold. We don't need to be here now, we can move. We can move from the raid. Yeah, I'm actually now the same item level that was my demon hunter was. So I think I just need 3 pieces, don't I? Yeah,
I'm going to head off for a bit.
Have a good one, brother, and I will speak to you probably tomorrow. I'll be on for a little bit. Yeah, Yeah, I need booties. I need one ring.
The One Ring.
Not the one ring, just to replace that ring.
Yeah, the One Ring.
It's even called the Olden Signet. It is Olden. If I can do it right, it's Olden. I do need to replace technically both trinkets, because that one's a Delve trinket. I need the Silken Coat trinket. But I could do it upgrading the one from Orgrax to the either Hero or Mythic version. I've got my 619 shield, which can potentially upgrade to a 636 from Wassa once I've got a Gilded Harbinger crest thingamajig. And then I need a one-hander. So there's 3-4 pieces I need to replace, and then he's all hero tracker or better.
Alright, goodbye.
Have a good one, brother. I want to check my finger into 22 out of 40 on that, okay. 32 out of 60. So he's over halfway on it. Looks interesting though, definitely the new raid tier. I'm looking quite forward to it, but I'm also looking forward to doing the mythic bosses with the guildies. Yeah, I've got my vault on this. Mythic Orgrax the Devourer, right at the top of the list there. Ooh.
These constructs once protected the Isle, but
Oh shit. Surprised I got me over that rock. Holy shit. That was close. Could have died. Oh fuck. Birdie! Oh god damn it, the ram as well. Do you have to when I'm trying to gather the herb? God damn fucking animals. This is what happens to herbalists in real life. I can understand why they don't like, there's not many of them. Getting violated by the local wildlife. I think one thing that makes me somewhat happy to back at tanking in a weird way is at least the guild is progressing. I don't much care if I don't get to change my role, as long as the guild got further progress. I just applied my shaman alt to the guild, by the way. Shady Shammy. Nice name there, Plo. You shady bastard. What spec is your chamois, Blue? Or specs if you play more than one. Hand out later. Okay. I'll leave it for you. You can fill the fucker in. Just put elemental for now. I'll leave it blank. You can fill it in when you're ready. I'm pretty sure you can fill in your own guild note. I think you can anyway. What the hell? There. What's there? Need some time to learn this piece of shit because there's so many buttons. Yeah, I won't be looking to make it main anytime soon, Blue. If anything, just stick with your rogue and look maybe to main it in Raid Tier 2. But in all honesty, Blue, don't forget the nerfing fuck out of Shaman come Raid Tier 2. So, I wouldn't expect Shaman to be anywhere near as strong as what it is. Well, they're probably going to buff more than one spec on rogue. Oh, you bastard. Sure, Blizzard just create a gap like that on purpose. Try and kill players. Fucking irradiated goddamn herbs. Yeah, Shaman's become a bit complex in Shadowlands. I don't know why they made that change on it, I'll be honest. I mean, I don't really see people asking for more buttons, and to be fair, I don't know why they would. I know there's some players, like some of your elitist arsehole types, who fucking hell, tried to kill me, who want the game to be really complex, so new people don't come and join their game. People they consider like inferior, they consider scrubs. But it's like, if your game doesn't pull in new people, your game will eventually die. You have to pull in new people for there to be competition. If there's no one to compete with, these kind of players have then got no one to brag to either, because no one will care. So, I think some of them are just really incredibly stupid, and also really narrow-minded. They don't really know, like, that they need a bigger player base. Games like an MMO, especially like demand one. If you have a small MMO like Elder Scrolls, it's dead. Only two MMOs on the planet at the moment worth playing, really, is World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy Online. They're the only two that are big enough. And even then, there's a, like, I think a 3 million player base divide between WoW and Final Fantasy 14. It's, whatever it is, Final Fantasy Online. It's not the same size as WoW is. Final Fantasy's got a big following across the course of its games, but the online one hasn't got as much a following as just the series overall. You've got like a lot of fanboys of like Cloud, Tifa, Zack, Sephiroth, oh god, Lightning from the Lightning one, Squall, and a few others from Final Fantasy 8. You've got Tidus and Yuna and the Bunch. Auron was my favourite from Final Fantasy 10. Auron was cool. I liked Auron and Kamari. Wakka were quite funny as well, to be fair. Wakka were the humour of the group. Weird thing is, the Final Fantasy Zodiac Age, it played well, because it plays like WoW almost, where you play out in the world, and there's no, like, random encounters. But I just didn't gel with any of the characters. The characters all had, like, were lacking in personality and story. Oh, it disappeared. All just vanished. Okay. Torrential fragment farm. What the hell's that? Okay, now some people farming some older achievements there. Zul'Farrak. You're in Zul'Farrak there, old Plue? Why did that ore just vanish? Time walking. A good old bit of time walking to level up the char. Hate leveling. So do I, for the most part. I think that's what the playbase has gone to these days. See, a lot of people who play Classic, they like do it for the leveling experience. And it's like, I never used to like leveling, even back in vanilla. Leveling was tedious. The difference were that leveling took that long in vanilla. You didn't want to make any ults. So when I got my level 60 Night Elf Warrior, Eltharion, might have had because I got the name, because I was there early doors. When I got him to level 60, I didn't make another character until Wrath of Lich King. In Wrath of Lich King I made both a Paladin and a Death Knight, and that's because they nerfed the absolute fuck out of Protection Warrior. Protection Warrior was like dog shit in Wrath. So I did a bit of tanking on my Prot Paladin, and some tanking on my Frost DK. And then I did PvP for a lot of it as well, my Arms Warrior. Because Arms are still strong, it just did nerf tanking. I'll be happy if there's tonight, so have a happy new year, brother. Take care, Plue. Have a good one, my man. Take care of yourself. If one's asleep, can I sneak in and take... Nope, it vanished. Of course it fucking vanished. course it fucking vanished. I don't think there's a quest here. Dropped package. The hell is this? Lost delivery.
Communication in... sorry.
Alright, just dropped off a quest there. Fair enough. Random quest in the middle of a goddamn river. I do wish they'd bring back world bosses of old, because it was really funny when they had to nerf Emerys, which I said was going to be a motherfucker for people who use the world bosses they are. Where they've had to nerf Emerys and Azhogos, and bear in mind they're both from vanilla. They're vanilla world bosses. But vanilla world bosses make the current world bosses look like pussies. Like, not even comparison. They had actual mechanics. You had to do the mechanics to kill the boss, do the fight. It weren't like some basically glorified reveille out in the world that you could just push over. You actually had to play the fight and do the mechanics. I wish they'd bring those back. I really do. Make the rewards better. Make the world bosses drop like heroic raid gear. And maybe drop some like gilded crests as well, so you can like upgrade your shit to max. But they need to bring back world bosses of old. Make them actually hard, make it to do the mechanics. If people whinge and complain, it's like, well, end of the day, you're always asking for challenging content, here's some. Like, that's what world boss is supposed to be. Not supposed to be some glorified fucking weekly world boss thing. Actually do the mechanics, play the boss. And fucking bosses were cool. Emerys was really hard, to be fair though. As a world boss, he's probably the hardest of all the world bosses. But it made it good. It made it good. You get these giant goddamn world bosses walking around in the world, and then you find out they're just basically like a reveille with this bigger health pool. And they've got one or two mechanics that do literally fucking nothing. Oh shit. Yeah. Right. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to wish you guys a very happy new year. So I hope you have a good one. And I will see you guys on Friday for the next stream as planned. But that will be in the new year. It will be the start of 2025. So I hope you guys all have a great one. For any guildies, I will probably be online tomorrow just before the new year for a bit. So if you want to chat, I'll be around. But I will speak to you guys then. So take care of yourselves, have a great one, and I'll catch you all in the new year. Bye!